This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
I
agree. I totally agree.
Today is a great day.
Why? Why is that?
It is Earth Day.
I mean, I love the Earth.
Mother Earth has provided all this.
Earth Day?
Oh, much better than Earth Day.
Happy Earth Day.
What's happening?
Protect Mother Earth.
Earth Day. Earth Day.
Earth Day has been around since 1970.
Best Earth Day ever.
Happy Earth Day, everyone. I'm Recyclops. How about some Earth Day entertainment?
Showtime.
I would die for this planet.
I took a drink of coffee. It was really hot, and I could feel it burning all the way down.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, no. You all right over there?
I don't know.
Oh, no.
I should probably go home.
Oh, no. I should probably go home and support you.
Okay. All right. It is Earth Day. Now, a couple years ago, I don't know if you remember this, Johnny Danger, but you decided we were going to celebrate Earth Day. Everybody was supposed to go outside and take a picture of them flipping off all the other planets.
That's right. I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, flip off of, yes. And did we do it?
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. It was all over my Facebook memories. I'm like, Jesus.
How long ago was that? 8 years?
No, it was like 3 years ago. Where's your timeline?
Oh, my Lord, have mercy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we flipped off the moon or whatever.
All the other planets.
Yeah,
We're the best planet.
How about it?
And I don't know if you still feel like we're the best planet. Sometimes I'm wavering on that.
How much rainforest have we torn down? Probably not.
Okay, I do have some really easy things that everybody can do to kind of help out the planet a little bit. Earth Day, by the way, was created right here in Wisconsin. Okay. Number one, stop wasting leftovers. It'll save you money, too. Just make it a personal rule. If you buy food, eat it. This will also be a good way, like...
I feel bad I threw away 2 sweet potatoes this morning.
Oh, did
They
you?
turned to rock.
Oh.
They were all wrinkly like my testicles.
Yeah.
I felt bad. I actually had a twinge of regret
Good, yeah.
throwing them out.
I feel bad about that, too.
And then on all the way to work this morning, I'm like, why did I looked at those sweet potatoes for like 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Why didn't I just have one?
Right. They're so good.
It's so weird.
Yeah, totally.
Can somebody help me with that?
It's hard. So, like, and especially, and I know parents, like, that have kids that go off to college or whatever, or, like, you move into a new place by yourself. Like, adjusting how you shop is really hard. If you're used to buying for more people than just yourself, or whatever. So I get it. Sometimes you overbuy. But just remember, you can always go back to the store. Like, that's the thing. Like, people want to just do one grocery run, and then I think you end up overestimating how many fresh vegetables you can eat.
Right. So,
or whatever.
So this is like Earth Day for beginners. This is just like stuff to start thinking about.
And also,
rattling around in there.
Right. Yeah.
Go clean up a river, you dick.
Okay. You chose violence this morning. That's okay. We'll work around it.
Pick up a water bottle, you dick. Guy in a bullhorn. Yo.
Stop overusing napkins. Now I get made fun of for this all the time, but
see, I hoard them in my car.
Yes.
For an emergency.
So like when you go to a restaurant and they'll flop down a stack of napkins in front of you, and then I feel bad because usually those napkins get tossed if you don't use them. So I fold them up and I put them in my pocket, and then they go to my car for when the dog inevitably drools all over everything or poops in my car.
Yep.
Which has been great. So yeah, just save those napkins. Don't let them get thrown away. And whatever happened to, like, remember, like, my mom had them cloth napkins at home.
Oh boy, it's like a restaurant style.
They're more sustainable or whatnot. Yeah. I ain't going to be going out buying cloth napkins, so you can kiss my ass. Number 3.
Well, we clean up cat poop and barf, so it's just easier to have a roll on a fancy dispenser.
Yeah.
Than anything else.
We did stop. We don't use paper plates anymore. We used to use paper plates, but not anymore. Because I was like, just wash a goddamn plate when you're done.
Yeah, rinse it off.
Whatever.
Boom, that's how I roll.
Reusable grocery bags. He became Frankenstein. Yeah, now that I get it, it's hard to remember to keep them in your car. But if you it's just got to be a habit that you get into. And I know I'm bad at this too because I do the curbside.
Yeah, but do people, if you go to maybe like Aldi, that's one thing. But if you go to some other grocery store, the Woodman's, I mean, is there like an awareness that people are looking at you because you're bringing in your own bags and stuff? Like
a lot of people do.
Some weirdo or something.
When you go into Woodman's,
I don't like people calling me a hippie behind my back.
There's that sign.
Say it to my face.
They will. There's that sign when you walk into Woodman's that says, "Did you remember your reusable bags?" So they're like they're pro about it.
I also didn't remember to take my meds, and here I am at Woodman's having a meltdown. All right.
Yeah, because it's high anxiety.
I'm like a dog. I have to be tranquilized before I go into Woodman's.
Did you see? I went into Woodman's the other day. I was in there for 10 minutes. My stress level on my Garmin was through the roof. Through the roof. Somebody, and I posted it. I was like, I told you. Yep. Somebody goes, "Were you robbing the joint?" I was like, "No, you'd think I was." God damn. I'm getting sweaty just thinking about it.
Yeah. It's survival of the you at Woodman's. It's just you versus Woodman's is what it is.
Right.
And who's going to win?
Somebody suggested I wear the headphones so I'm not hearing
there you go.
The music and the on the floor of the carts. But then it's like I need to be aware of my surroundings. You never know where you're going to be.
Hard to unhear the clickety clack.
It is.
On the floor there.
You still hear the clickety clack of the carts.
I think. What if you reset before you go into Woodman's mentally?
Get stoned.
Exactly what I meant.
Yeah.
But what if you? Because when you go to Woodman's, you're kind of rushing, aren't you?
Yeah.
You just want to get in and out of there.
Yeah.
Maybe you're part of your problem.
What's going on over there, bud?
Man, my back. No, seriously.
Oh, you have a back scratcher. I just saw your hand.
Oh, that's funny.
By your waistline. I was like, what's happening?
Yeah,
You're rooting around in there?
Yeah, I'm getting an angle on it right now. I got serious dead skin things going on.
Oh, no. For vegetables that go bad, you can compost or throw out for animals to eat.
No, I was going to say emotionally reset.
Yeah.
Sit in your car and do some heavy breathing technique before you go into Woodman's.
Yeah.
And then reaffirm your purpose in Woodman's.
Yeah.
I'm not here to judge other people. It's like the 10 Commandments.
I'm not even looking at other people.
And or have a sponsor.
Right. Yeah. You know what? I think I do need a sponsor for Woodman's. You're right.
You know, we use the delivery. The kid brings it out.
Yeah.
Like when we go to Sturgis.
Yeah.
Like order $800 worth of food.
Right.
And the kid brings it out.
The curbside.
Let them
thing.
shop for you.
Yeah.
Screw that, dude. The place is too big. It's like an airport.
It is. And God forbid you need kitty litter and produce because you're walking the whole goddamn store.
It's interesting. It's an interesting experiment, I have to tell you.
Yeah. All right. Well, good luck out there.
We're expanding the footprint of Woodman's to keep prices down. We're going to be 80 trillion square feet between lettuce and and beer.
My mom she has like Woodman's like memorized, so her list
there you go
would be in order of what the aisles were.
Sure. You got to have a battle plan. That's what I'm talking about.
For sure, dude. She's like...
You think Patton went in Africa with just driving his tanks around?
I was just going to bring up General Patton, but...
Who doesn't?
But my mom is not at that level. It's like...
Yeah. You just need a reset before you go in there. And by the way, maybe your mom's got the answer. Maybe having that plan.
Yeah.
And eating the exact same thing day in and day out would help you get in. I need a tomato and a box of cereal and some pasta.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame class of 2024 inductees have been named. I don't know if you care.
I'm going off the rails on a crazy train.
My boy Blue.
Pretty cool.
My sister had Frampton Comes Alive in, I don't know, mid-77, something. He was, this thing was huge.
Sure.
Oh, my Lord. Show Me the Way and Baby I Love Your Way. And what was the other one? Well, what's the one you just played? Do You Feel Like I Do? That was huge.
Now, Ozzy was previously inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of Black Sabbath in 2006.
There you go.
Last year, Sharon lost her mind about how he's not in there as a solo artist. It's like, I won't beg. And then now he's in there. So whatever. It's friggin' irritating. There's more, too. Jimmy Buffett, MC5, Dionne Warwick, Dorman Whitfield. They're in the music excellence category.
I'm going to have that song in my head all day.
Cool in the Gang.
Do you feel like I do?
They're all going to be inducted during a ceremony held in Cleveland on October 19th.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did you say Cher?
Yeah, Cher.
I thought Cher was one of those people that also said they weren't going to take it if it came around because she's almost dead, and so it's kind of just an honorary. Oh, we forgot Cher. Oh.
I do love your Cher impression. She lamented about her snubbing in an interview late last year, saying she has no desire to be inducted, and adding that the Hall of Fame can just go busk themselves.
Oh, Cher. So she's going to go. I mean, why not? I mean, whatever. I mean, it'd be good kickoff. You're doing a residency in Vegas or something. Use it for a promotional opportunity.
I guess. I don't know. Whatever.
There's so many people, though, not in the Hall of Fame. It's whatever. I'm glad Foreigner got in.
Same.
If you care about such things. Most people don't. But
yeah, I don't know if I care about such
I don't
things.
think people care enough to even not care about it. Does that make sense? You're like, yeah.
Yeah, they're like indifferent about it.
Yeah, it's just, you're just, oh, yeah, that thing. Oh, I forgot about it.
That being said, I would absolutely go visit the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah. It's sure, it's fun.
You know?
Lots of exhibits and artifacts. You can get a cold soda, walk around.
Okay.
Flats.
I take it you've been there. You know about the cold sodas.
Yeah, I've been there a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've never been there.
Just on a rando trip back home to Ohio. We just would run up for an afternoon.
I think I'm going to run down to Ohio this summer, and I might hit that up.
I mean, I think most of the problem with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is people take the name literally. And because Cher, I mean, I don't know. What's your opinion of Cher being a rocker? I mean, go down the list. I mean, it's Cool in the Gang rock. I mean, what is your definition of rock?
Right, and then right, exactly.
Do you just generically say that rocks, and then that's anything you like?
Well, because there's pop rock, light rock,
Right.
you know, Christian rock, whatever.
No, problem for the purist would be, well, Thin Lizzy's. Check and see. I don't think Thin Lizzy should be in there before Cher. I'm sorry.
No,
No.
they have not just been ignored, but the band has never received a single vote.
Right. Phil Lynott is one of the greatest singers of all time. You know Thin Lizzy, Whiskey in the Jar, and Boys Are Back in Town, all that stuff. Jailbreak and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And how is that not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I would never know that's Thin Lizzy. I know those songs, you know, but yeah, who knows? They probably made somebody mad at some point in time. So there it is.
They might be considered a one-hit wonder. I don't know. And then
yeah, but there's plenty of one-hit wonders in there.
Yeah.
But I guess it does. I mean, it feels like every group of music is rock, according to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Well, I guess if you only went with rockers, you'd run out of people pretty quick. Wow. Whatever your definition of very narrow definition of rock and roll. I don't know. It's a weird place.
It is a weird place, and it's a weird discussion that happens all the time.
I would put Blue Oyster Cult in before Cher. If you're going to be technical about it, if you're going to be,
I mean, yeah, she's pop rock.
who wouldn't pick Iron Maiden over Cher? Or Bachman Turner Overdrive, whatever, pick one.
Yeah.
All of that's rock. Cher's not rock.
Right. Well,
but she was famous.
she's pop rock.
She's pop rock.
So is that what but it's called the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Right?
I don't know.
There's probably all those 60s
Semantics.
bands like the Guess Who and stuff. I mean, there's just lapses. There's holes in the whole idea of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But whatever, man.
Hey, man.
Again, people argue about it because it's only that Hall of Fame that can do it. There's only one.
Well, we can start our own.
Well, why not? Call it something else. Nobody's going to sue you. You ought to call it the whatever. Think of a good name, but it might not get that much attention because you're not getting the biggest names.
Right. I hear you.
And they are charging admission to get in, so it's one of those things they are making money off of.
Right, exactly. It's all about the Benjamin.
But Mary J. Blige and Cher, okay.
Yeah.
Mary J. Blige has not got anything to do with rock and roll.
There's always weird ones.
Replay today the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
We all knew it was bound to happen, and someone got their ass beat with a Stanley Cup.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Unfortunately, it was a kid. 13-year-old middle school student in Pennsylvania been accused of launching an unprovoked attack against a classmate last week, violently hitting a 12-year-old girl in the head with a large Stanley Cup.
Yeah, it's like getting hit with a frying pan.
Yeah.
That's got some weight.
Yeah. There's no give in that, dude.
No.
It's so vicious that the girl was visibly bleeding. She was taken to the hospital. She's going to be okay. The attacker, who is also a chick, going to face some charges. Parents are concerned. They want to know, is the attacker returning to school? How will the school protect students against cups? Could this have been prevented?
Sending my kid to school with a football helmet on all day for lunch.
Yeah.
How do I drink my juice box? Stick a straw in it, you numb nuts. Wow. That man, you could shatter a jaw with one of those.
Yeah.
Swinging that thing on an uppercut? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, like you get your hips into that, it's all over, buddy.
No kidding.
One parent said she warned school counselors that her daughter was threatened by this same bitch earlier last week.
Mel?
So it sounds like it's a one-kid problem.
What grade was this?
So 13, what is that, 8th, 7th,
Okay.
8th grade?
And you can walk around with a Stanley mug.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
And we had these stories, you might have been on vacation, where, kids were getting bullied because they had the knockoff Stanley Cups.
remember that very well.
Which I'm all like, man, God, you're friggin' 10-year-old you're sending to school with a $40 cup?
Right.
I don't trust my child who is 20 with a cup of that value.
Mm-hmm.
It's not coming back.
Right.
You don't get the good Tupperware. You get the Gladware. Dang, you get the Cool Whip container.
Yeah, the kid. God, when was that story? They were carrying knockoff Stanley mugs.
Yeah.
And just getting reamed for it.
Right.
Getting roasted for it. Holy cow.
Yeah.
And you're like, kids really care about a mug that much? Are you kidding me?
They'll find anything to be a dick about.
Yeah, I guess, man.
You know?
Yeah. So, imagine a bunch of girls whispering, looking at your mug. Just, oh, how dare she? She must be poor. Oh, my God, she is not going to Europe with us this summer. Oh, my God. Can you imagine that? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what we got bullied for when it seemed like we didn't have as much bullying back in the day. I don't remember. I mean, I used to wear, bell bottoms.
Yeah.
They weren't exactly in style, but with leather patches on. I don't remember getting bullied. I mean, I guess I just didn't hear it.
Yeah.
I'm sure they thought I was some weirdo. But I don't even think kids knew any better when I was in the 6th grade.
Knowing you, I would not be surprised if you were getting bullied and you had no idea. You're like, I'm cool.
Whatever you say makes me stronger. I don't care. Yeah, I was probably oblivious to the whole thing. Who knows?
That's incredible.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, if I heard it, it sure didn't bother me.
Yeah, good for you.
I don't know. Maybe I was trying to. I think I was trying to. In my quest to be different. Do you remember what age you were when you were trying to be different? When you had an idea that to be different would be?
Probably 8th grade.
Yeah.
I think it hit.
You remember what you did to be in your own special little way? Different?
Well, I don't know when I started it, but I sewed my, I'd buy regular, boot cut pants, and then I'd cut the leg up, and I'd make my own bells.
Gotcha.
I drew on my shoes. I would get clothes from Goodwill and then modify them.
Mm-hmm. You had some spring green cred, dude.
I
like it.
But that's an artsy community. Pretty much everybody's doing something weird.
Yeah, same here.
It
seemed like we were doing weirder things and not caring.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe not. We draw KISS logos on our jackets and stuff.
That's so cool. Yeah.
We had one kid that would draw it for everybody, basically. Stan Garunovic.
I wonder where he's at.
Yeah, no kidding. I don't know. Probably works probably famous somewhere. Who knows?
Yeah.
But if I could spell his damn name, I'd look it up.
Right?
I have no clue. Stan Gorilla. But no, he would do all the KISS logos for us.
That's pretty cool.
It was a notebook jacket,
That's a great
jeans.
story.
Yeah, man, he was so cool.
Oh, yeah, book covers. Yeah. Draw on those, make those with paper bags. Yep. It's all coming back to me now.
But I am surprised. I don't know, you put it in your backpack or whatever, you can take a Stanley mug to school.
Yeah.
Under any circumstance.
Because it's like a friggin' weapon. And also, just chaos. We couldn't even wear baseball hats, and now you're letting them have, it seems like a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
And how hydrated does one need to be? You know what? Our whole lives, we just walked to the goddamn water fountain, and none of us died of dehydration. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
God.
Well, Christy carries it because she says that she drinks more water.
Well, but she's a full-grown adult. I'm talking about kids here.
Right.
For Christ's sake.
They're going to have to start making those drink wells deeper in cars because that thing sticks out. You know how high that thing
knock your elbow on it.
Seriously, man.
Yeah.
You go to reach for the radio and it's in the way,
Driving hazard.
Radio. Who uses the radio? What's a radio? What is it?
Mm-hmm. All right, newer, gayer, dumber.
Oh.
That's JJO.
Remember we got to use a thermos.
Yeah.
So I guess we were pre-Stanley. We weren't, calling anybody out over it.
You can learn a lot listening to podcasts.
And only 3 countries in the world don't use the metric system?
Or you can listen to this one.
I can't remember where I went Friday. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, what did I do on Friday? I got to check my calendar.
If anybody saw me Friday, call.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
I literally have no idea where I was Friday.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
Come on, Johnny Broken Boots. Get up and down.
Oh, yeah. Got to start with the shoulders. Yeah.
God, I didn't realize the freaking intro was 2 years long. So hard. All right, pop me down there, bud. Oh, Mr. Loggins. Okay, so Kevin Bacon visited the high school from Footloose 40 years later. It's Payson High School. It's in Utah. Kevin Bacon said, 40 years, it just blows my mind. Things look a little different around here. I'd say the thing that looks the most different is me. It's amazing the power this movie had to just kind of bring people together. Students have been campaigning for Kevin to come visit and even offered to support his foundation, 6degrees.org. They pledged to create 5,000 essential resource kits to contribute to the foundation's goal of 40,000. Kevin thanked the students for giving back to the community and to those in need. I'm thrilled we're going to be working here together today, he said. Kevin Bacon, I just saw him, wasn't on the TikTok machine, singing a song to his llama. He's a pretty cool dude. He hangs out on the farm all day.
I saw him, I think he was at the Kenny Loggins last show, too, singing Footloose.
Yeah?
I mean, team player. I mean, the guy's just a great sport.
Team player is a great, yeah.
I'd love to hang out with Kevin Bacon. He couldn't have been that much older than those kids in high school when he filmed Footloose. I don't know how old he was. He had to be in his early 20s, didn't he? I mean, it looked like he fit right in. Before CGI and AI. Looked pretty damn good. I bet he was 20. Could have been 25. 24.
Yeah.
It's like Michael J. Fox when he was so young. God, they look like babies.
Yeah, I just saw Michael J. Fox out somewhere.
He's hanging in there.
Yeah.
Now, did they do a prom, or was he just in town? It would have been really cool if they would have had a prom, actually, or a dance or something.
It doesn't. I don't see anything about dancing.
Yeah, that's what
They're
I wondered
outside
about.
making
Yeah.
kits for his foundation.
Gotcha.
There he is in the library.
7 degrees of Kevin Bacon, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, pretty neat. But
Utah?
I seem to like that dude a lot. He seems really cool.
Yeah, I'd love to hang out with him.
Yeah.
I would fanboy. Friend of Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
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 Wow.
Bacon's visit comes as a boost for the Film Commission's 100th anniversary. According to a press release, a 2023 survey indicated that 37% of visitors cite film and or television as one of the motivators in selecting Utah as a destination. Over the last 10 years, the Film Commission said those visitors have spent an estimated $6 billion in the state.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And it started with Footloose.
So that's pretty cool.
Now, they probably filmed like Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid there back in the day. Could have been lots of movies out there. Well, where was Napoleon Dynamite? Was that Washington or Oregon or Utah?
Guess what? Jeremiah friggin' Johnson was filmed in Utah. Holy
There's a
shit.
Hawkins 50 cal. You couldn't go no better.
Goddamn.
There's a
I killed the bear that killed me.
God, that movie is so good. That movie just makes me cold every time I watch it. It's like,
I know.
What month is it? I don't know. I can't feel my feet. God damn, that movie. He's either getting snowed on, eaten by a bear, steps in a bear trap, falls in the cold river,
having problems with the natives.
Tree falls over, they kill his kid, kill his wife. It's like,
oh my God,
can we have one nice day in the life of Jeremiah Dent?
No, that movie is.
God.
Like, you thought The Revenant was hard to watch.
No, I get exhausted watching that movie.
Yeah, and it's emotionally taxing.
That's why I don't camp. This is why I don't go camping.
It's Jeremiah
Johnson. I'm just sitting there up against a tree with my Swiss Army knife. I didn't kill the bear, but I stabbed him with my little knife, and then he ran off. But I guess he killed me. No, it's God dang that movie.
Yeah, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Was it filmed there?
Yeah.
I figured because of the scene where they jumped into the river off the cliff looked like Utah.
Yeah, kind of neat, huh?
Yeah, Utah. Fun state.
Check that out.
Fun state. What have I done in Utah? I flew through Salt Lake City. Reno. No, that's Nevada.
I feel like I've done some stuff in Utah.
Me too. Where is the Narrows? Is that? That's Nevada, isn't it?
It's in Utah.
Oh, it is.
Okay, so
well,
we've
that's
been
why.
there. All
yeah,
right,
that's
good.
why. We were going to drive way up and.
Like, what the hell have I done in Utah?
Yeah, it's a beautiful state. I mean,
yeah.
Man, the colors and just, oh man. You need to just make sure you keep enough gas in your car.
And then the wild thing about our trip to Utah was randomly running into Trixie and her family who were on vacation. She texted me because we had a post. We were in like Hurricane Utah or something.
Yeah.
And Trixie was like, we are literally down the road from you.
Really?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Then we all went out and had dinner.
Were you at Zion? Or where were you?
No, we were near Zion.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 110 degrees. It was super hot.
Funny
so we just hung out at the hotel pool.
Funny story. We were going to do a sound lounge at not Moab. Where were we going to do a sound lounge at?
I don't know.
Oh.
It was going to be Salt Lake City.
Was it Salt Lake?
Yeah, because weren't we going to Neil Middleton's?
Yeah, I was trying to remember what city it was, though.
I thought it was SLC.
I didn't remember it being in Salt Lake City. But we had to fly in somewhere and then drive an hour to get to his this place he knew. And I guess we were going to smoke some peyote and hang out and howl at the moon, I guess.
Don't you eat peyote?
Yeah, sure. Whatever. I rub it on my sore
I'm
sore
sure
knees.
you do. I'm sure you do.
But yeah, places you can't afford to live, Park City. Zion National Park is a must stop for everybody.
If you do the Narrows, get the damn shoes.
Fly into Vegas, rent a car, drive up to Zion. It'll be one of the great things you do in your life.
Yeah.
That you'll never forget.
I feel like I've done more than just that. I feel like I'm going to need to review my Utah status. It is beautiful, though. I would totally go back, without a doubt.
Well, Zion, you need, yeah. What's the one we didn't do? Bryce. God, there was a couple of things we wanted to do. It's so big. I mean, there's driving involved.
And you drive through.
Walking. Lots of walking.
Like, what was, that's Lord
Arches.
of the Rings.
Isn't Arches?
Yeah. What was bizarre about driving through Utah, because it's very deserty, is like you'll go through these small, like, what do you call them? Canyon towns, mountain towns?
Yeah, like Henderson. Whatever, yeah.
And there will be irrigated grass there.
In the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere for cows to graze on. And you're like, this just doesn't seem like a great idea.
I was like, how did they do that?
Right. And then, I'm like, who decided to live here?
Yeah, how's that growing?
Like you're on your way west on the Oregon Trail or whatever, and you're like, this'll do. It's completely just dust and rocks. Why wouldn't I want to live here?
I think the fifth time your wagon wheel tire breaks, you're like, F this.
I'm just going to stay here.
I'm going to stay here and try to grow grass. If it doesn't work, screw it. The Indians will get me.
And then the towns are far apart. So I was always like, I'm like, how are the kids going to school? Like, because there'll be like one school.
I wonder if just land wasn't so cheap or they got lots of it.
Yeah.
And they decided, if cattle could survive here, it's fine. We have a river. That's all you need.
Yeah. Well, and then the cows, you'll see them out there. I'm like, damn, their palates must be rough as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh, Utah. But I do recommend it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's just mountains surrounded by mountains and colors, and it's a treat, man.
Yeah.
It's a trip. I would combine Vegas and a little Zion just to get a little flavor. But it's all within easy. That part of it, anyways, is easy driving distance. If you haven't made it up.
Yeah.
Now, Zion, you got to be careful. You got to book that ahead of time. It's a very small place with limited resource.
It is.
And it's hard to get a drink or shoot a game of pool in that town, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I would like to go back in like April or May. Because we had to go in the middle of like friggin' June, so it was super hot. Okay, then. This is a great meeting about Utah and Jeremiah Johnson. Kevin Bacon. Man, oh, man.
Love Kevin Bacon. I'd be more impressed if they all did the dance, though. They were all walking down the street and parade, doing a little footloose. That'd make my heart feel
You're never
good.
happy.
No, I know. It's just there's not enough Kevin Bacon in the world. That's if I could go to Zion with Kevin Bacon for a week, that would completely make my you could hear us in the canyon. Everybody, come on, look.
Oh, no.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.